I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years. My first channel was this here, DSA Studios. DSA, as to what that actually means, no one will ever know. It is the organization DSA has been co-opted by the Democratic Socialists of America. Unfortunately, they stole my name. I've had this name for 10 years. This channel is 10 years old. And on this channel, I made a number of little sketches, skits. This is one of my favorite gags from this is like the first video I ever made. And then that's the characters making ramen. And then...
Is that ramen?
Look at that. Look at how I've aged in 10 years. Man.
That was some good ramen.
Of course, there are some other gags that I like.
Oh, piece of crap. Think I need more duct tape.
The character I played, who was the Aquilonian game master. Aquilo was the region that the characters were from, and these characters had the Aquilonian accent. And the Aquilonian game master, who was exceptionally good at video games, even though in the entirety of the series, he never once demonstrated his ability to play video games. He did, however...
I gotta go anyway. See ya.
demonstrate his ability to use instant transmission. I wanted to make some stories, make some funny videos.
Oh, I'm purple.
Where I dressed up as a bear.
Oh.
And chased my sister around in the woods. And that was what a lot of, most of the runtime of these old Day in a Kilo videos are just running around. So that is basically the rest of the episode. Me running around in that bear suit. The show really jumped the shark. It was not ever good. After that, and this is there's a bit of a disease that a lot of my shows got stricken by, which is the serious disease.
Big pink bear running around in the woods.
He's purple.
Where the show got a
I believe
plot.
he's in a league with a secret organization called the Shock League. What is that?
Nothing?
That's what he's after. He's after that jewel. How did you get that?
Mysterious guy gave it to me.
That was my gag, was that I would look at the camera after every line. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these suffered from plot. From getting plot. So, A Day in a Kilo, really, only episode 3 was funny at all. The rest of it was really stupid. Of course, RGBFFA, I'm a big fan of RGBFFA. Not gonna lie, this is my favorite thing. Red team and blue team are feuding.
Look at that blue team scum! How dare they make fun of me? Red team Jag, do you read?
This is probably one of my favorite jokes. I don't know who wrote this or who came up with this, but this is my favorite joke.
Yes, Phoenix, I am literate. Now get down here.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
Okay, I'm coming right now.
I actually spent money to buy. That character's name was Red Team Phoenix. And I spent money on a jersey that says Phoenix on it.
Behold, it has been many seasons since Jag asked me to get the milk, and still I cannot find it. Ugh, we don't even have a fridge to get the milk in anyway.
Yeah, so this was very stupid. And yeah, very, very dumb. Honestly, Phoenix Milk Quest is the least... I hate this the most. I don't hate it the most, but it's one of my least favorite things. There is some really good gags. Like this one. It's like an incline that's this steep.
I can't believe Jesus Christ did this to me! And okay!
I always wanted to, really, that was really the goal. The ultimate goal was to bring my like creative dreams to life. Because I've always been making up stories since I was a little kid. Coming up with my own characters and my own settings, own universes. So this was... I was like all into trying to get Adobe After Effects. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll learn how to do that.
By those Twinkies I also obtained Super Jag!
That effect, I did not make that effect. That is just something that was on YouTube. I can't find the file for it, unfortunately. It's like on a green screen or on black or something. That was a really good effect, and I wish I still had it. There's some funny videos like Subway, which is all writing. Unfortunately, RGBFFA also suffered from the plot, the plague of the plot. Where, yeah, there we are, more running. No, like no sense of.
Stay here and get the guy behind us. I'll go ahead.
We really liked Naruto back in the day. And
Who are you?
You're friends with my brother Rick, aren't you? This is gonna be fun.
yeah, we suffered from the plague of the plot. Really, we never finished that because it was bad and it never should have gotten finished. TGD's house, I wrote like 10 episodes for TGD's house. Of course, I am TGD in real life. And it was going to be, I think we even recorded an episode of TGD's house. It was going to take place in the same universe as A Day in a Kilo, but unfortunately it didn't work out. There's this video, which is pretty good.
In other news, listen to the comment of a celebrity that everyone thinks is important about whatever nation we're living in now as leader.
Very wordsmithy. Well, I think it's very obvious that he is gay and a terrorist.
Today we have with us a blogger who thinks he is extremely important, and some
Look at those
professor guy.
sideburns.
Hello? How you doing, Professor? And some blogger guy. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to start with you, blogger guy. How do you think this celebrity that everyone thinks important statements affect
This is 7 years
our
ago.
economy? Yeah, it's clearly unfair to left-handed people. there's been a lot of discrimination for left-handed people for a long time. A person with a left hand is considered of a lot less value than a guy who's right-handed. When was the last time you saw a video game controller that had a left-handed option? You didn't, that's it. We made a lot of progress with being able to switch, but they took a huge step backwards with this Wii U. We're not gonna get into that right now. Professor, what do you...
Yeah, that... It's my step into satire. Obviously, it's a very low quality video, but it's one of my better ones. Unfortunately, there were these game day ads I made where it, instead of having to suffer through actual Super Bowl commercials that were no longer good, I decided to make some that would be good.
Hello? Hey, bro. Do you know you can save 14% or less on your car insurance? So what? Well, if you buy this insurance, you'll be #swagalicious.
This is still relevant.
Is this a prank? #no. Could you please put me on your do not call list? Oh, well, we also sell health insurance. Good, because you're making me sick. Okay, good. All I need is your credit card. Hello?
One that I'm a little more proud of. I like that one. That's a good one. Then there was Conquest, which really got a bunch, I mean, not a ton of views, but it got some views because of the people that we put in it. And boy, looking at this, boy, am I glad that I stopped drinking so much iced tea. Good Lord. I'm glad I stopped coloring my hair, too. Never got me any points. Nope, not ever. We never... Unfortunately, we never finished Conquest. Then there's my other channel. I tried doing some stuff on this. This was like my peripheral channel. Like the second channel where some stuff I didn't want to go on the main channel. And this is really what I use as a personal channel for the most part. There was a big meme about the third Hokage being the strongest. I didn't realize I had a dislike. Made an AMV. But then I said to myself, okay, I'm going to see what I can do, because I was in a really bad place. Yeah, 4 years ago, not in a good place. No, sir. And I said to myself, okay, I want to see, I have this idea, I'll have this character, and I'll do these totally true history things. And I'll promote him a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I'll try to make some videos. Of course, you know, as you can see, it never really took off.
Hi, I'm superstar historian Thomas Gregory Dionysus, and I'm here to tell you the totally true history of Napoleon.
Look at that haircut, dude.
When Napoleon was a child, he wanted to be among the world's greatest French chefs. Unfortunately, his crepes were reminiscent of dusty paper. So when he was in high school, Napoleon spent his summer vacation in Alaska hunting wolverines, an activity that would instill in him a peculiar bloodlust, killing creatures that would otherwise kill him. He also got pretty good with a bow staff, which is what got him kicked off of Corsica. That's where he gained the moniker Bollocks Buster Bonaparte, a name he will be known by to this day. After training his kung fu in Shaolin, he returned to France looking like a bloated mess. You see, Napoleon was forced to eat egg rolls that he had made himself, and to say the least, they did not agree with him. He went into China looking like Hugh Jackman, and came out looking like George Costanza. Gone with the days of Bodacious Bonaparte's six-pack. Forever. Disappointed that ladies had no more reason to want him, he traveled to Egypt. He had hoped that Egyptian ladies would have lower standards. They didn't. When he returned to France, he was not happy. He challenged King Louis to a duel that he won using the winged dragon of Ra. You see, while he was in Egypt, he had unraveled the secrets of the Shadow Games. Napoleon I was now Emperor of France. His decrees as emperor included freedom of religion. Yay! That merit, and not the circumstances of one's birth, were the deciding factors of success. Yay! That men were below women, and that pigs were not to be named Napoleon. Never got over that whole being bloated thing. But Napoleon didn't even care. He's like, so what? I'm 4'5" and no one loves me, who cares? I'm gonna conquer the world. And he did a pretty good job, until he got to Russia. Unfortunately for Napoleon, summer in Alaska is not exactly the same as winter in Russia. So all of his men froze to death. There he was, all alone, in the middle of the tundra, and Napoleon faced his doom as he got suplexed to death by the Siberian slayer, Vladimir Putin. And that is the totally true history of Napoleon. But historians think that that story sucks, so they made one up. And that's what you learned in school. Share this video with your friends to make them less dumb. Also, follow me on Twitter so I can feel validated.
No one ever followed me on Twitter, and I haven't used Twitter. I put this video up 4 years ago. I probably haven't used Twitter in 6 years. I think I wrote that after reading a Wikipedia article. Just read a Wikipedia article, and they're all like that. I made a few of them. I wrote all those not knowing anything about any of those historical figures. I'm quite proud of this video. It has 0 likes, but this is like the favorite video I ever made. It's called How I See Car Scenes. Yeah, that's my most favorite video I ever made in my life. It's better than every single other video I ever made. I'm seriously, I love that video. But yeah, none of it ever took off. I called PewDiePie on the phone. And I just stopped. I tried to make a video go viral. Strangely enough, this has one of the highest viewed videos on my channel. 2 dislikes.
Today, guys, we're gonna look at the top 5 Fortnite fan arts. Artist is, but if you know, leave a comment. I want to make sure I give them credit. First off, I like how they're building a tower there, and
and now, of course, I started this channel. When did I start this channel? Yeah, 3 years ago. I got this circle light that I'm using right now. And I'd never played Morrowind before, so I was using, unfortunately, I didn't know anything about OBS or anything, which is what I'm using now. So I had the camera I used to record all those other videos, had it pointed at myself, and just put a picture of Link. Of course, I kept that picture to this day, which hasn't done me any favors. And then strangely enough, like 3 months after I made this channel, PewDiePie changed his to that picture of Link, which is just fantastic. This was the first time I ever played Morrowind. This guy, the black and the silver, is sort of clashing with this brown you have. The silver and the brown do not go.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
This guy's not a Lutheran. Oh, crap. You get a good profile shot of my face. I wasn't quite sure of how to set everything up. I don't have mysticism. So, I've got some wireless headphones in. I would have 150 instead. I don't know about that weakness to magic, though. Yeah, I was sick. I was quite sick. And these... Episode 0 did the best out of all my Morrowind videos. Of all my old school ones. Chalice. Lord Chalice. We are gonna find who murdered. Guys, first off, the setup I have. Go into a public place. Make sure that you are dressed like the main character of Watch Dogs. I don't exactly have the look. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Make sure that you're dressed like this, and then get mad if anyone profiles you for looking suspicious. I do not look suspicious. I'm not a suspicious character. Who would have known? I'm just wearing a hoodie, and that is it. Who would have known that this look would have become come to be expected here in the year 2020? And back then, I was completely red-pilled on all this. Can you imagine that? Racist for saying that I'm suspicious.
Guys, I'm not having a good day.
So then I made... Day. This is why I have any subscribers at all on this channel, is because of this How to Act Like Sasuke video. It's got like almost 18,000 views. And the comments... Yeah, people do not like me.
I don't want to play Morrowind.
Of course, likelihood is if you're on this channel, you've watched this video. Which is the dumbest video, one of the dumbest videos I've ever made. If I'm telling the truth, this is probably the dumbest video I've ever made in my life. The lowest effort. There's probably a few more low effort ones out there, but yeah, this is the dumbest video. And it got the most views because all the weebs came and disliked it. Although a lot of you liked it. 268, why didn't you subscribe? What the heck? So, I really just petered off with the Morrowind. I just stopped doing it because there was so much going on. Oh, no WAF? Oh, we see the duality here between Nawaf Al-Raji and Sergio Hernandez. But then I said to myself, I'm just gonna start uploading consistently. I'm not happy with the way my life's going. I want to make videos this way. I want to start making videos. So I started Morrowind Rock Hard Edition, which did, for 143 views in 10 months. No, not great. You always want more views. But I've been uploading at least 2 videos a week for a year. Been uploading 2 videos a week for a year, sometimes 3 videos. And still haven't had a great amount of success. So that just goes to show you that if you work hard and you're consistent and you keep at it, you still might not get anywhere. And maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, it's been 10 years of me making videos on this platform, and I've never gotten anywhere. I haven't made any progress. So should I even keep making videos? Of course. Of course I'm gonna keep making videos. Why not, guys? Really? For real, why wouldn't I make videos? You know, just sometimes you wish you would have a little more success. But sometimes it never happens, you know?